Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo and Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, being part of, and having your morning coffee with me. Because without you guys, this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here and let's wake up the football gods. Wake up here, guys. Wake up. What? What? Wake up. Huh. There we go. Got a problem with the remote there. We got to do a little something here to make sure it works there. That or they just don't want to wake up anymore. So here we are. It is finally Friday. I hope you guys tune into our live stream tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern. I have DMV in the house. We'll be getting ready for the Senior Bowl, which kicks off tomorrow, I believe at 2 o'clock. We'll be live streaming during that because this is really one of the few chances that some of these prospects are going to be able to show anything over the course of the last year because a lot of the colleges and things did not have a season this year. Some of these players have not played since 2019. And with the combine is not going to be like it usually is, where you have everybody going to Indianapolis working out, and you've got all your staff and owners and everybody there, and so much business is taken care of at the combine. It's not going to exist this year. It's going to be regional workouts, and you're going to only be able to do Zoom calls as far as actually meeting with players. You can't bring them to your facilities and things like that. And the pro days are going to be limited as well to no more than 3 members of your staff to look at any one person. So tomorrow's game will be huge, and it'll give us at least a little bit of a taste to kind of get a little bit of a look. It's not a real game, but it's going to be about as close as we can get. It's amazing because last night I didn't do a fireside chat because it was my anniversary. Me and my wife, 17 years of being married, 18 years of being together, and Lord knows, shoots, about 37 years of knowing each other. Wow. Yeah, 37 years of knowing each other. That's a long time. And so we spent time together. I got her some nice flowers. I made her a piece for her office that she could put the plants and stuff on. As a nice little gift. She loves fried oysters, and crab legs. And we just kind of spent the evening fire in the fireplace, just chilling, watching TV. So apologize that there's no fireside chat. And it's amazing because one of the trolls out there literally commented, is like, where's the fireside chat? It's like, you you can't make it without me. It's amazing that you trolls literally live to just troll. But anyway, I wanted to bring this up. This doesn't have anything to do with the Dallas Cowboys, but I, in fact, love this. Nelson Agholor, formerly of the Eagles, went to the Raiders. And this is a report that came out about week 16 where he went off in the locker room. And here's the quote from it. Agholor, according to those in the room, said his teammates were selfish and didn't work hard enough, and they had quit against the Dolphins as well as the previous 2 losses. He said there was no accountability in the locker room, and on winning teams, players play for each other and the coaches. The Raiders' performance of the previous 6 games was unacceptable, and too many people within this team were just flat out accepting it. Agholor told his teammates they sucked. You suck. Then, according to a witness, he was done, and there was silence. Gruden didn't respond, and neither did any of the players. They were in shock. When contacted Thursday night about the speech, Gruden texted, "I love Agholor. I love Agholor." You know what? Like I said, I've been with my wife for 18 years, 17 years of marriage. And the thing that she always says is, own your shit. Own your shit. And what she means by that is, if you do something wrong, admit it. We can work with that. It's when you're in denial and think that everything is fine and all that we have a problem. Everybody messes up. Everybody sucks from time to time. But if you do not realize there's a problem, you cannot fix it. And herein lies, and I don't want to trash Jalen Smith, but listening to Jalen Smith at the end of the year, where basically he was saying things like, as long as the owner ain't mad, I ain't mad, or ain't worried, I ain't worried, or those who know, watch the film, they know I'm doing it. It's not me, it's something else. Listen, own your shit. Own your shit. Don't accept losing. I could never accept losing. It would piss me off. I'd be mad for days. I remember at JMU when we lost a game and we're over at the stadium having a party. Everybody's just cool, everybody having a good time. And I'm just like, I'm still mad about us losing this game today. You ain't bothered by this? It eats at me. I can't stand it. And I love the fact that Nelson Agholor put his teammates on blast. I wish we had more people that did that. I got to applaud D-Law when he basically said we're playing soft as a defense. We suck. We got to do something different. And he made a point of realizing I'm owning my shit. I got to do something about it. And on to other news, of course. People say, why are you always talking about Dak Prescott? Because he's not signed. And currently on our roster, the only quarterback we have is Ben DiNucci. Okay? In case you didn't know it, the only quarterback who's signed currently is Ben DiNucci. Andy Dalton doesn't have a contract. Dak Prescott doesn't have a contract. And we have all this upheaval in the NFL quarterback market. Now, there are those out there that say we should trade for Deshaun Watson. And I'm trying to understand how you think that getting Deshaun Watson, who Houston wants to have 3 number ones, how that's going to help our team get to the Super Bowl. They say, well, if you pay Dak Prescott, you won't have money to fix the defense. Deshaun Watson's contract is $39 million. I know it's friendly the first year, but it's coming. It's coming. And then if you're taking 3 number ones or whatever it's going to take, how are you fixing the defense with that? You don't have money, you don't have picks. Which is the problem that Houston has right now. They don't have money and they don't have picks. You going to trade Deshaun Watson later on to go ahead and get some picks and get some cap relief? Now, here's another point of view, because we keep hearing, of course, about the Cowboys. Should they sign Dak or should they not sign Dak? Here's an interesting take from Dominique Foxworthy, who used to be a Dak hater.
The interesting part would be, would the Dallas Cowboys be tempted by any other option that would save that team money and lock in a quarterback that they believed in? Again, I think in a perfect world, they re-sign Dak, Dak re-signs there, no questions asked. But even in a hypothetical, right, if you're the Dallas Cowboys, would you make a run at Deshaun Watson, who's already under contract long-term? Would you entertain offers for Matthew Stafford, who you could have the next 2 years for $43 million, whereas Dak's franchise tag for just this year alone is over $37 million? There's a financial component to this. Now, I don't think they'll do that. I think they're going to want to keep signing Dak, but at some point in time, if they struggle to do that and they struggle to do a long-term deal, would they, and I'm just asking, would they entertain the notion that maybe we should consider trading for another quarterback?
If only I could remember where Matthew Stafford is from. Oh, that's right. He's from Dallas. Dominique Fox.
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Dak, I want to get the hell out of there. And it's not to suggest that the Cowboys situation is, like, awful like it feels like in Houston. There's some good things there, so not just go anywhere. But I feel so disrespected on behalf of Dak Prescott. He's been tremendous for this team, had big moments in the playoffs, carried them throughout the regular season, and they seem to give him less and less support the longer he's there. The way the defense has played in the last couple seasons has been terrible. And I think that Dak's career could be much greater than it is now if he goes to another situation where they have good weapons and a better defense. Denver comes to mind. Washington comes to mind as another place he can dominate that division from Washington rather than Dallas. So I think that Dak, it's up to Dak. If he wants to come back and they give him what he wants, then Dallas should absolutely jump on it. But I think that you're right. Bringing up Matthew Stafford, I think Dallas would consider doing something like that, and it may turn out to be what's best for both parties.
Wow. Interesting take. Dak Prescott should get away from the Dallas Cowboys. I got to tell you, when you think about how some players are treated and how they're well respected and loved and everywhere else, you got to look at it and say, you haven't actually been appreciated here in Dallas. So goes another day, another Dak Prescott story. I would really just love to get this done one way or the other. If the Cowboys, just make your intentions known. If you're going to keep Dak, let's stop prolonging this thing. We did this with D-Law, and we destroyed a relationship. We did this with Zeke Elliott. Why do we continue to make the same mistakes over and over again? Oh, that's right. It was 25 years ago yesterday that we won our last Super Bowl. Apparently, we just keep running into the brick wall over and over and over again, thinking that it's going to fall. But it's not. It's a brick wall. All right, y'all. See you guys tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon.